rights to the webcast of the state championship game in the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football Championships have been granted to Schlick Sports by the Florida High School Athletic Association and is intended solely for the enjoyment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the FHSAA is prohibited. Playoff football is on the air, everybody. Welcome to Bartram Trail High School, where we've got what could be one of the most memorable matchups in these schools' histories on hand for you tonight. A Creekside Bartram winner-go-home playoff matchup. I'm Noah Schlicksup, and there's an electric feel in the air tonight, and also a cool one out here at Bartram Trail, as expected temperature at kickoff is 51 degrees tonight, which will end up dipping into the mid-40s throughout the game. And for anybody listening that's not from Florida, that's a really cold one down here. But it hasn't affected the turnout, as we have got a packed house on hand for tonight's game. We are now 9 minutes away from kickoff, and as we get ready for it, let's take a look at tonight's matchup. This is the first ever playoff meeting between Creekside and Bartram Trail. These teams have faced off every year since Creekside's first season in 2008, and Bartram has won all but one of those matchups, including October's 59-27 blowout win at Creekside. But the Knights are fully expecting a much different game this time around. What they are going to have to do, though, to come away with the win tonight, well, it's all going to start on the defensive side of the ball. In October's matchup, Creekside didn't force a single Bartram punt, allowed nearly 600 yards of offense, 9 plays of 20 yards or more, 6 of which were touchdowns, 5 of those plays coming on 3rd or 4th down. Pretty much the Bears could do whatever they pleased on offense. And the big thing was Bartram brought out some stuff in that game that they had never done before. Creekside couldn't find an answer to it, and it allowed some players like running back Lathan Biddle and quarterback Riley Trujillo to have some big-time games. Biddle rushed for 204 yards on 16 carries, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Trujillo passing for over 300 yards in the air, 4 touchdowns while completing 80% of his passes on the night. To stop this tonight, Creekside's defense needs to play much more disciplined football and not let anyone behind them in the secondary. They need to get off the field when it matters most, early on as well. When they've got some momentum, finally, they need to be ready to make some adjustments tonight. Bartram has brought out something new in every game since that Creekside matchup. Bartram's going to score tonight, but Creekside needs to get a few big stops in this one to set up their offense with a chance to win. Bartram's defense, they always present a challenge, but Creekside's offense has averaged 41 points per game this season and are coming off a week in which they became just the 3rd area team to ever put up 700 yards of offense. As the crowd getting loud here as Creekside enters the field at Bartram Trail. These guys are going to keep pace. They should be able to, at least. They should be able to keep pace with Bartram tonight if their defense can make a few stops. But the thing they need to avoid tonight is turning the ball over. That could seriously come back to bite them later on. The Knights are making their way out onto the field, getting ready to make their entrance behind the big Knights banner and the row of cheerleaders. The Knights student section chanting Creekside on the other side of the field. The Bears making their way towards the field right now. Captain's about ready to meet for the coin toss at the middle of the field. But first, we're going to have the colors presented for the national anthem. It looks like in tonight's ball game. We are 6 minutes away from kickoff. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Playoff football is coming up next. Stay tuned.
very own Bartram Trail High School Air Force Junior ROTC, which is under the leadership and command of Lieutenant Colonel Antoine Lefebvre and Master Sergeant Sean Miles. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Captain Genevieve Wagner, the state flag. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Calista Howard, right rifle. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Jeffers, and the right rifle, Cadet First Lieutenant Cameron Ward. Please remain standing as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem by the Spirit of Bartram under the direction of Mr. Ben Gaona.
We have got an atmosphere out here at Bartram Trail tonight. On one side, there's a sea of blue and black filling the stands. On the other side of the field, at the fence in the stands, a sea of red. Creekside and Bartram, 1:45 out from kickoff here on Schlick Sports, as the captains for each team are getting ready to head out for the coin toss. For Bartram, heading out Sharif Denson with Taylor Rhodes, Dominic Aramayo, and Jonah DeMarco. For Creekside, Ian Mooney, Nathan Hernandez, and Anthony Akel and Wilson Edwards. They're heading out for the coin flip now. The rest of the teams perched behind either end zone where their giant banner is being held up, and a pathway of cheerleaders leading them to their respective sidelines. We have got a game tonight. Bartram Trail comes in at 11-0, led by Coach Daryl Sutherland, been the head coach for over 21 years here at Bartram Trail, been their head coach since their first season in 2000. All but one of his Bartram Trail teams have totaled at least 5 wins. Coached many notable QBs. Kyle Parker, who hit 20 home runs and threw 20 touchdowns in the same year at Clemson, went on to play for the Rockies in the MLB. Nathan Peterman, you know who. Santino Marucci and Joey Gatewood. Riley Smith, now currently in college. Jordan Smith, and now Riley Trujillo out here at Bartram. As the coin toss has been completed, the captains head to join the rest of their teams. And as the clock strikes 0 on the big scoreboard, Bartram makes their entrance into the stadium. On the other end, up comes the Creekside banner, and the Knights, dressed with black helmets and white uniforms with red numbers, make their entrance. Bartram silver helmets with the Bartram Trail logo on each side. Black jerseys with white and blue numbers. And blue pants with black socks. This Creekside hears the fight song, jumps up and down behind their banner, breaks through, and the Knights are headed to their sideline to the delight of their fans. I gotta say, there's no true home field advantage in this rivalry. No matter where you go, It's about 50-50 in the fans on either side. They find a way to pack in. As the Knights head to their sideline, Bartram over to theirs. And we are just about ready for tonight's action. Out come the units. Creekside is going to receive to start tonight's ball game. Liam Padron ready to kick this one off to back to return for the Knights. Andrew Kelly and Bruno Alves. Those two have returned a combined 3 touchdowns on special teams this year. One of the things Coach McIntyre emphasizes at Creekside, be special on special teams. They've done that this season. As Padron backs up, crowd is loud. And here comes the kick. Padron runs up on it. It's a good kick back towards the end zone. Taking it at the 1. Kelly's going to return it. He's got some blocks. Getting up past the 25, taken down around the 28-yard line. We are in business. Playoff football underway at Bartram Trail. Creekside going to start on their own 24. They're going to, 29. Now comes this offense led by Sean Aschenfelder. The sophomore played the entire game at quarterback last week and had a fantastic one. Crowd is loud. First play screen pass. Hampton Riedel looking to throw. Now he takes it himself. Gets out of bounds for a gain of a couple of yards. That was an interesting call. Aschenfelder lateraled it to the receiver, Riedel, who was the JV quarterback. Riedel was looking to throw downfield, didn't see any options, took it himself for a gain of 4, 2nd down and 6. On 2nd down, to give to Nicky Williams. He drives forward for a good gain. 3rd down and 2. Sean Aschenfelder against Bartram Trail went 3 of 7 for 45 yards and a touchdown at quarterback. Last week against Navarre, over 400 total yards and 4 total touchdowns for the sophomore. 3rd down, play action, under pressure, he fumbles, ball's out. Who has got it? Bartram Trail. Waiting on the official signal. And it will stay with Creekside. Creekside dodges a bullet on 3rd down. It looked like a RPO. Aschenfelder kept it. Got hit hard in the backfield. And the ball came loose. Creekside lucky to recover on their own 35. Ronald Darajati ready to punt this one away. And the kick is up. And it looks to be a good one. Taking a bounce. Will be taken in at the 37. On comes a Bartram offense that didn't punt one time in this last matchup. And a touchdown here. It'll be a nice start for the Bartram Trail Bears. Force a quick 3 and out. And now out they come on the Creekside on their own 37. Bartram sets up with 2 running backs back in the backfield. 2 receivers to Riley Trujillo's right, 1 to his left. Motioning a man over, that's Jack Conner, the tight end. And a quick pitch to Lathan Biddle. Lathan Biddle able to drive his way forward for a solid gain of 3 or 4. Anthony Akel in on the tackle. Creekside sets up in with a 4-down set, 3 linebackers, 2 safeties. On 2nd down, Bartram looks to pass. They got Conner. Conner breaks the tackle. Gets past the 50 where he is taken down. Not after a Bartram 1st down. Jacob Conner on the catch. Gets up to the 50 where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bartram Trail Bears. 9:55 to go in the first. We got a scoreless game. Under pressure, Trujillo fires! Intercepted! No! In and out of the hands of Anthony Akel. Second down and 10. The Knights intended in this game to do something that no team has done this year. Blitz Bartram Trail. They brought it out there. Trujillo under pressure, just about threw an interception. 2nd and 10. Here it is. Trujillo, motion over Kellner. Here's the snap. Play action, looking to pass over the middle. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10, and these are the types of situations that are going to be really telling in tonight's ball game. Can Creekside get the stop on 3rd down? 3rd and 4th are going to be key. Bartram didn't punt once in the last game. Converted on almost all their 3rd down attempts against Creekside. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Trujillo trying to take it himself up the gut. He's got space. He's got the 1st and more. Inside the 30. Ian Schultz catches up to him at the 20-yard line. Trujillo had space up the middle. He took it. There you go, 3rd down and 10, Creekside. Flashbacks to last game. First down and 10 on the Creekside 18-yard line. Scoreless so far, 9:15 on the clock. Bartram threatening early on. They give to Lathan Biddle. Biddle's got a hole. Biddle inside the 5. Biddle into the end zone. That's a touchdown, Bartram Trail. Bartram celebrates. Biddle got a block. Biddle powered into the end zone. Lathan Biddle ran all over the Knights in that last game. Over 200 yards rushing. Multiple touchdowns. So the kick is up. It is good. 7-0 Bartram. Creekside can't do that. Can't get the stop on 3rd and 10. Trujillo escapes to the 20. And Lathan Biddle brings it in from 18 yards out. Impressive drive from Bartram Trail. We'll see how Creekside responds. Coming up next, you are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs. They specialize in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting, whole house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. Back at Bartram Trail, 9:06 remains in the first quarter. The Bears lead 7-0 over the Creekside Knights. Get an early touchdown coming off the 3 and out. Good signs for Bartram. Will Creekside take it, or will they strike back? This is a big drive coming up. Andrew Kelly takes it in from inside the 10 and trips over his own man. No, he's still on his feet. Was grabbed by the jersey at the 30-yard line. Was able to get forward for about 2 more yards. Up to the 32-yard line is where Creekside will start. So the Knights offense had their struggles. Nearly fumbled it away on 3rd down last time. 1st and 10. The Knights need a good drive here. Bartram crowd making noise. 1st down. Ashenfelder throws, looking for Reynolds Sharif. No, that's not Sharif. That is Connor Hemingway all over it. Tackle for loss. 2nd down and 15 yards now for Creekside. Ashenfelder might have had a man downfield, but he was going all the way on this Quick little pass. Cash and Reynolds. Under pressure, Ashenfelder fires, finds Reynolds again. No, in and out of the hands. Right at the 30-yard line, set up 3rd and 15 for the Creekside Knights. Third down. Knights line up in a trips formation. Here it is. Ashenfelder looking to throw, trying to escape the pressure, rolls out right, fires downfield, got a man! That's Arrows Toffer past the 50-yard line up to the 49. Big first down for Creekside on 3rd and 15.
Good enough for Creekside first down. In on the coverage is Caden Baldwin.
That's huge. 1st and 10, Creekside in the tempo. They move fast. Ashenfelder on the handoff, lost control of the ball. Looked like another RPO there. And I think Ashenfelder tried to pull back. Williams tried to go for the handoff, but miscommunication leads to 2nd down and 15. Crowd loud. They got some momentum back after that tackle for loss. Ashenfelder takes the snap. Rolling to his left. He tries to take it himself. Gets hit hard at the 46. 47-yard line. 3rd down and 14 for Creekside. They're trying to get these short gains. Bartram Trail all over these little screens. Now on 3rd and 14. Creekside looking for another long conversion. Wouldn't be surprised to see if they just try and cut into that yardage to set up a chance to go for it on 4th. Ashenfelder looking to pass. Throwing downfield. McMillan! Should have had it. It bounced off of his hands inside the 30-yard line. He was open. The pass was a little high, but the senior dropped it. Creekside doing all the things they need to avoid early on. 6:49 remains in the first quarter. 7-0 Bartram Trail leads as Ronald Darajati gets ready to kick it away. Bartram showing 4 up front, 4 back as Darajati kicks it away. Takes a bounce at the 27, out of bounds at the 26. Creekside trails 7-0, and they're going to need a stop here at Bartram Trail. Sportsmanship is having pride in your school, your team, and yourself. Sportsmanship is respect for the game and those who play it. The Florida High School Athletic Association reminds you to take on the responsibility of good sportsmanship. Play strong, play hard, play fair. This message is provided by this station and the FHSAA. Timeout on the field, official water break. 1st down and 10 coming up for Bartram Trail on their own 25-yard line. Let's hear from a couple more. Let's hear a couple more words here. There's some things I can't say on these broadcasts. Let's just hear a couple more words. That's how I'm going to play it from these companies. Brightway Insurance, the Jason Wells Insurance Agency. Shop your home, auto, umbrella, flood, life insurance in the best marketplace for you. So you don't have to call multiple places to find the best value. Our office number is 904-260-6811, and the website is www.brightwayjasonwells.com. Back here at Bartram Trail, 1st down and 10 for the Bears, coming from their own 25-yard line. 6:40 on the clock in the first quarter. They were able to get a big 3rd down conversion, which led to a big-time touchdown one play later on that last drive. Those big plays already heard in Creekside as under pressure, Trujillo firing downfield. He's looking for Taylor Rhodes. It was nearly picked by Ian Schultz. Great coverage there. He turned around, turned the shoulder, tried to bring it in, and it bounced off of his chest. 2nd down and 10, Bartram. tough break for the Knights. Schultz knows he probably should have had that. Those are the types of plays that can change this game. 2nd down and 10. Trujillo running to his right, trying to find a hole. He is taken down in the backfield. Trying to fight forward for a couple of yards. He'll go back 1. Tried to take it on a quarterback design run. Looked like he had an option to toss it out to his right. Creekside was all over it. Tyler Jenkins met him behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 11. Creekside needs a stop here. 3rd down for the Bartram Trail Bears. They line up with 4 out wide. Biddle in the backfield. Motion over Culner behind the line. They're going to give to Lathan Biddle, trying to go up the middle. He is going nowhere. The Creekside defensive line meets him. Ian Mooney and Anthony Akel come in there to help bring the big running back down. And Bartram will do something they did not one time in that last game. They're going to punt. Inside their own 30-yard line, Creekside looking like they're going to force a 3 and out here, and that is huge for the Knights. Offense could get some good field position too. Deep in their own territory, the punt gets off. Andrew Kelly calling for the fair catch. He will take it in at the 37, and a late flag as he called for the fair catch, brought it in at the 37, and he got hit by a Bartram Trail Bear. Kelly. That's going to be a personal foul, bringing the Knights forward close to midfield. Officials discussing, looking for the official call. Here it is. Unnecessary roughness, 15-yard penalty will put Creekside by the 50-yard line. That is huge. So Creekside will get the ball in Bartram territory on the Bear 49. 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Creekside needs to get some points out of this good field position. Down 7-0. Defense gets a stop. This is where the offense needs to come alive. They give to Nicky Williams on 1st down. And the junior rushes forward up by the 47. Is where he'll be taken down. 2nd down and 8. The junior rushed for over 1,300 yards on the season. 17 touchdowns on 234 carries. Rushed for 234 yards against Navarre last week. Play action. Ashenfelder over the middle. Got Ashton Reynolds! Up by the 30-yard line is where he'll bring it in. 1st down, Creekside. That's big. Bartram is bringing pressure up front. They've been prone downfield to some big plays. Let's get one there on the 31. They give to Williams. Williams got a bit of a hole up by the 25-yard line as well, be taken down. 4:15 and running on the clock in the first quarter. This is in field goal range for Ronald Darajati. Senior can hit from around 50 yards. 4 minutes. Creekside gets the call. 4 receivers out wide, 2 on either side of Ashenfelder. Ashenfelder passes tipped at the line, and it gets down. He was looking for Brendan McMillan on the slant over the middle. Bartram defender got a hand up. I'll bring up 3rd down and 4 yards from the 25-yard line. And is this 4-down territory for Creekside? I don't know. You want to get points against Bartram, but at the same time, you're driving. Ashenfelder looking to pass, trying to take it himself. He is hit at the 25. And that'll bring up 4th down and 4. And on comes Ronald Darajati in the field goal unit. And it looks like that really good field position. And a great 2nd down play going to go to waste. Creekside going to have to settle for 3 points. From 42 yards, Ronald Darajati sets up for the kick. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is no good, wide left. Bartram will get the ball on the Creekside on their own 32. There's a new Roman Catholic community serving Northwest St. Johns County. You're invited to join St. Mark the Evangelist Catholic Mission for Mass on Sundays at 8 and 10:30 a.m. in Patriot Oaks Academy on Longleaf Pine. For more information, visit stmarkcatholic.org. Now on the Creekside 20-yard line. I think they ruled a Bartram player touched it. I don't know. Excuse me, on the Bartram 20-yard line, they'll give to Latham Biddle on first down. Biddle powering forward, getting up near the first down marker, so he'll be taken down at the 29-yard line. Enough for the first. Yes, it is. He got the first down. On the 30-yard line. 2:45 remains in the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Trujillo fires. He's got a man on a quick curl. Creekside was able to get that stop on defense. Fell on the offense to take advantage of it. Unable to. Second down and 1 for Bartram after the first down play. Second and 1. Here it comes. Trujillo fakes to Biddle, takes it himself. Got some room. Up around the 50-yard line. He'll be taken down at the Creekside 45. Now that's back-to-back first downs for the Bears. How does Creekside respond to this? It's only a 7-point game. On first down, it's a pass outside. It's caught. William Bryant on the reception gets forward for 5 yards and a late flag. Bruno Alves on the ground. That might be unnecessary roughness or unsportsmanlike on the Bears. In some of those situations, they could end up going either way. Here is the call. And another official, we discussed, call confirmed. Here it is. So it does go against both sides. Penalties offset. Second down and 5. Minute 38 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Bartram is our score. Setting up on the Creekside 40. Here's second and 5. Trujillo. 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Got 2 backs. One behind him, one on his right. And a flag. We'll see what this is. False start on the offense. That'll back the Bears up. 5 yards, much to the dislike of the Bartram Trail crowd. So second and 10. We'll see if Creekside can take advantage of this. Bartram gets them 5 yards. Each side started pointing at each other. Creekside got the call. Trujillo gives the call to his line. Running back to either side. Motions in corner. Second down he gives. That's Latham Biddle. Cuts inside. Gets forward for a good gain of about 7 yards. A set up third down and 3 for the Bartram Trail Bears. Ashton Anderson in on the tackle, but that's a good second down play for the Bears. Third down and 3 on the Creekside 38-yard line. Trujillo gives to Biddle. Biddle Gets forward, still running. Taken down. Not past the line of scrimmage. 4th down and 3. And Bartram, no move for the kicker. I think Bartram is going to go for it on 4th and 3. Is this the formation they brought out last time? Wildcat. As the clock runs out in the first quarter. We'll see what each of these teams decide to do. Our score, Bartram 7, Creekside nothing. We got a good game so far. Some interesting plays coming up. 4th and 3 for the Bears. Tonight's game in the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football Championships is sponsored by the Florida High School Athletic Association. The FHSAA is a democratic organization with a membership of more than 800 middle and senior high schools, all committed to ensuring that Florida student athletes can compete fairly and equitably in an educational environment. The Florida High School Athletic Association, building leaders through teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship. Right Way Insurance, the Jason Wells Agency. Shop your home, auto, umbrella, flood, and life insurance in the best market for you, so you don't have to call multiple places to find the best value. Office number is 904-260-6811, and website is www.brightwayjasonwells.com. 4th down and 3 for Bartram Trail, starting the second quarter. Lathan Biddle lined up at quarterback, and now a big shift. What's this? Bartram's entire line shifted to the right. And they might have got Creekside to jump. You're either going to call false start or offside. I don't know. The official's discussing. Big call coming up. 4th and 3. Bartram's entire O-line shifted from the left hash to the middle of the field. I think the tackle lined up with the ball to snap. And then they shifted over. That was interesting right there, trying to get Creekside to jump over the line maybe. And it's going against Bartram. So that will back him up on 4th down. That is a big call right there. 4th down and 8. Coming up for Bartram, and a timeout called by the Bears. That is big. As we will be back right after this, you are listening to the 2022 FHSA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back here at Bartram Trail High School after a timeout, Bartram, and a long argument with the officials and Daryl Sutherland. Looks like Creekside's going to force the punt on 4th and 8. Andrew Kelly back to return for the Creekside Knights. As Padron kicks this one away. And Bartram looks like they're going to get it pinned right inside the 15, around the 13-yard line. 11:51 on the clock, second quarter. Knights defense doing the job. They're doing what they need to do to win this ball game. Can the offense do what they've done all year and put points on the board. This to drive, down 7. The field goal no good on that last one. They want to put up some points here. And after 2 big first downs, the Knights defense stood tall, able to get a stop on that last one. Ashenfelder and the Knights offense out. On this one, they give Nicky Williams no. Ashenfelder takes it himself. Nowhere to go. He is taken down at the 11-yard line. Could have been a lot worse. 2nd down and 12 is what the official marking is. Crowd making noise on this Bartram side. Cowbells and some other noise-making device. Here it is. Ashenfelder firing over the middle, looking for Riedel. Just out of reach. Riedel is coming over the middle, a little low and out in front of him. So 3rd down and 12 from deep. Deep in Creekside territory. Here we are, 3rd down. Ashenfelder, under pressure, steps forward, rolling outside, firing deep down the field, looking for Brendan McMillan. In front of 50, it goes through his hands. It goes through his hands and hits the ground. That's the 2nd time that's happened with McMillan tonight. And now Creekside gonna have to punt from their own end zone. Fourth and 10. Here's the snap. Darajati gets the kick away. Calling for a fair catch. It's going to bounce in front of the 20. Down on the Creekside 42. Bartram with golden field position. Defense stands tall after they pin the Knights inside the 15. Bartram, with the way their defense is playing, looking for a big score here. Could really change the outlook of this game. That One Painter First Coast is here for your home service needs, specializing in residential and commercial interior and exterior painting. Call 904-417-3557 for your free estimate today. They also have full house pressure washing, cabinet refinishing, stucco repair, and more. Football now. 1st down and 10. From the 44, Trujillo! Sacked by Ian Mooney! They saw that coming. Bartram trying to run the option outside. Trujillo is sacked for a big loss. With forward progress, however, 47-yard line is where they'll be. Trujillo was taken down on the other side of the 50. Trujillo trying to take it himself. Wrapped up from behind, breaks the tackle, gets up around the 42. Set up 3rd down and 8 for the Bears. Creekside's defense playing very well in this one against a really tough Bartram offense. However, keep in mind, Bartram did not score too much in that first half against Flagler Palm Coast. They ended up putting 50. Creekside needs to play a full 36 minutes of good defense like this. They need a stop here on 3rd down and 9. Trujillo sets up in the shotgun. 3-step drop, under pressure. He gets forward, breaks through the line, up the field. It looking like it was going to be a sack. Trujillo escaped through a hole, and he is hurt. He is down at the 34-yard line. Riley Trujillo is hurt. And if this is as serious as it looks, this could be a deadly blow to Bartram Trail. 4th down and 1 coming up. We step away. as Riley Trujillo gets checked on by the training staff. He gets up, walking off the field. One step away. Let's hope he's all right. No matter what side you're on, you never want to see a kid get hurt. So he'll get looked at on the side. And in at quarterback now. They're not having a quarterback. It's Lathan Biddle in the Wildcat, 4th and 1. He'll take it, trying to get to the outside. He is stopped! He is stopped! Creekside makes a stand at the line! Lathan Biddle stopped in his tracks! Creekside takes over at the 35. That is big! Bartram dominated the Knights with that formation, the Wildcat. Biddle getting those blocks. The Knights were not having it. 1st and 10 for Creekside. On their own 36. Wilson Edwards into the game. He gives to Nicky Williams. Nicky Williams had daylight ahead of him, tripped from behind, gets the first down, however, up to the 46. Sean Aschenfelder taking out the senior, a little banged up. Wilson Edwards into the game. Trying to get the senior signal caller, a little experience in there. Maybe jumpstart this offense. Edwards again gives to Williams. This time Williams stopped at the line. On the Creekside 48. Bartram able to hold him to a 1-yard gain. 8:30 remains in the first half. Momentum seems to be taking a bit of a change. See if Creekside can capitalize with a point here. Officials discussing something, however. There's a flag down the field. Didn't see what happened, but the flag's around the 30-yard line, over 20 yards from the line of scrimmage. And the officials really discussing here. And they pick up the ball. They're moving it forward. 5 yards for the Knights, so that will set up sideline interference. It's first down, or 2nd and 4 for Creekside. Edwards passing. He overshot Arrows Toffer on the sideline. Toffer got a little bit of space. Edwards had the right idea in mind. Just couldn't hit him on the pass. Now on 3rd down and 4. Nice needed conversion. This is 4-down territory, in my opinion, with the way your defense is playing. You're into Bartram territory. They look to pass, under pressure, stepping forward. Wilson Edwards is sacked on the Creekside 45, and that's going to force the punt unit to come out. These are the type of things Creekside needs to capitalize on. Big 4th down stand. You get a first down quickly. Get a penalty, short 2nd down situation. Can't do anything with it. As Ronald Darajanti's punt high into the air, taken in at the 21. Fair catch. Bartram deep in their own territory. Dodging another bullet. 7:41 remains in the 2nd quarter. And something you do wonder there is on 2nd down and 4 why you're calling back-to-back passes there when you got Nicky Williams running the way he is. Edwards couldn't get the ball out on time in that second when he was sacked for a 10-yard loss. First down and 10 from the 21. Bartram takes over. Trujillo back in at quarterback. He gives to Lathan Biddle. Lathan Biddle got some space getting out towards the sideline past the 25. Down around the 27. 28-yard line, going to set up a second down and short. 7.5 minutes remain in the first half. Creekside sticking with Bartram, but they need to get that offense going. Something that hasn't been an issue for them this entire season is offense. Haven't been held under 20 points once. Averaging 41 points per game. They've been shut out thus far at Bartram Trail. Second down, Trujillo running right. Is met by Creekside at the line for a short 1-yard gain. Set up third down and 3. Trujillo went down that last drive. He's showing some toughness out there, toughness and guts. Trying to advance his team in the playoffs. Third down and 3. He gives to Lathan Biddle. Lathan Biddle is going nowhere! Met at the line of scrimmage. Creekside's D-line makes yet another stand. And out comes the punt team. Creekside's defense, ever since that first drive, they are getting the job done. But you know who else is getting the job done? Bartram Trail. Shut out Creekside's offense so far. The Knights get another chance to tie it coming up on the punt. Just gets it off, almost blocked by the Knights. Takes a good bounce too, inside the 30, still rolling up to the Creekside 25. What a punt, flipping the field from Liam Padron. As an Iowa Hawkeye fan, I do appreciate good special teams, especially punting. There's a great example of it right there. Official timeout for a water break with 6:18 on the clock. And now's a good time to mention a few words out here for the latest news about the Florida high school sports, including up-to-date brackets in the 2022 FHSAA football championships. Visit FHSAA.com, the new official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsaa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. These two teams are certainly an interesting matchup. Creekside was able to put up 27 last time against Bartram. Real high-powered offense. Bartram's has been good as well, but this second look at each other have been much more competitive games. Still anyone's ball game early on. Bartram with the lead. Just holding on. Creekside's offense, one big play away. Tying this one back up. They give to Nicky Williams. Heading up the gut. Breaks a tackle. Got space. Jukes to his right. Up by the Bears logo. He's taken down at the 47. Keep feeding him. Nicky Williams establishing himself. Dominating in the second quarter. Last week against Navarre, Nicky rushed for 236 yards. Averaged 9 yards per carry. Off to a good start at Bartram. Knights look to pass. Firing. Edwards was looking for Brendan McMillan. Little out ahead of him. Gotta say, you wonder if that ankle's affecting him. The ball doesn't seem coming out. It was hitting quite the same amount of velocity it was early on in the season. On second down and 10, the Knights line up 3 down for Bartram. They look to pass. He fires, got McMillan on the sideline. He's hit hard, Ashton Reynolds. It's going to be about a 3-4 yard gain. Officially third down and 7 into Bartram territory. Gotta think the Knights are passing again here. Or got like a screen dialed up. Bears show blitz. 6 up front. One linebacker drops back. They rush 5. Under pressure. Edwards was looking for Nicky Williams as he was taken to the ground. Some Bears fans want intentional grounding, but he was able to hit Nicky Williams. Was looking for him just short. And no, they mark him down. Now bring up another punt. Well, it's anyone's ball game. It's who wants it. Is taken in just inside the 30-yard line. Bartram Trail will get the ball on their 28. 4:32 remains in the second quarter. These Bears fans getting restless. They want to see some offense. First down and 10 from the 28. And Riley Trujillo comes back out. Thought for a second, oh, that's number 12, Taylor Rhodes. Thought for a second that was Brody Tillotson coming out. But Trujillo is still in at quarterback. First and 10. He looks to pass. He's got Jacob Kallner. Knee down, but not before he gets to the first down markers. First down and 10 at the 38. 4:25 remains in the first half of action. And a little bit of trickery here on the pitch. They give to Arthur Lewis, the 4th. And Lewis able to get up for 2 3-yard gains. Second down and 6. Fight for a couple extra yards after the hit. Anthony Akel officially there to bring him down. Second down and 6 for the Bears. Trujillo looking for someone under pressure. Fires down the field and cannot find Taylor Rhodes. Third down and 6. That was good coverage from the Knights. Ian Schultz right there. Jay Boyer right behind. It's 3rd and 6. Can the Knights get another stop on 3rd down? Our score, Bartram 7, Creekside nothing. 3:31 remains in the first half of action. This is expected to be a shootout, high-scoring affair. So far, it's been a defensive struggle. 3rd and 6. Trujillo. Pressure coming from his blind side. He rolls out to his right, firing down the field. It is caught by a Knights defender, Anthony Akel, but out of bounds. Nearly intercepted. And the Bears will punt again. 3:22. There's going to have to be, at this point, it's all going to be about the halftime adjustments each side makes. What is each side going to do to separate themselves from the other team? The Knights would love to get some points here. As Padron with another good kick. Takes a bounce at the 25, keeps on rolling inside the 15, still going inside the 10, down at the 8. With 3:08 remaining in the first half, Liam Padron. He's been busy tonight, but he has been fantastic. For the Bartram Trail Bears, faces former special teams coach, Coach Canterbury for the Knights. Worked with Liam Padron a lot earlier on. First season with the Knights for Canterbury, making a huge difference to their special teams. And on first down, Brennan McMillan on the screen pass. Stop for a loss. 3rd down and 6. Wilson Edwards in at quarterback. The Knights need to find a way to get some stuff going downfield. They need to hit on a pass or two. Down the field, stretch it. The screen passes aren't breaking. 2nd and 14 from the 5. They give to Nicky Williams. Nicky Williams trying to get them some space. He gets up around the 7-yard line. Third and 11 now. 2:20 on the clock. Set up at the line of scrimmage. Wilson Edwards looking to pass. Under pressure, fires over the middle. It's picked up. Sergio Lanzas inside the 10, inside the 5. Fighting for the end zone. Reaches the ball out. Down at the 1. Bartram takes over at the goal line. That is the game-changing play one of these sides are looking for. First down and goal. 1:59 remains in the first half. And Bartram needs 1 yard to make it a 2-score game. Sergio Lanzas coming through big with his 4th pick of the year. And timeout going to be called by Coach Sean McIntyre in Creekside. Looking to make a goal line stand. That's a tough order for a defense that's been so good so far in this game. Our score, Bartram 7, Creekside nothing as we step away for this commercial break. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S Football State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Bartram Trail High School, first down and goal from the 1 yard line. Bears looking to punch it in. They give to Biddle. Biddle gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Bartram. 13-0. Bartram crowd going. They got their big play. The pick got him down to the 1. Lathan Biddle punches it in. Extra point. Good. Creekside needs some points. When we return on Schlick Sports, it's Bartram 14, Creekside nothing. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Back at Bartram Trail High School, minute 55 remains in the first half. Liam Padron gets ready to kick this one off after the interception led to 7 for Bartram. As Padron boots it up into the air, Andrew Kelly will take it in from the 5. Kelly looking for some blocks. Got a bit of a hole up past the 30 to the 31. Knights take over in need of points. Fast. Interesting to see if they'll stick with Edwards after the big pick on that last drive. And it is Wilson who comes out as quarterback for this drive. First down and 10 from the 31. Minute 49 remains in the first half. Motion McMillan over to the right side. Edwards takes the snap, looking downfield, under pressure, trying to get out. He is sacked. inside the 20. That's the third time Wilson Edwards has been sacked in this game. Second down and over 20 yards. If you're Creekside, you can feel this one slowly slipping away. Time's running out. Precious clock. It's a 2-score game. 14 points. 14-0 Bartram lead, but if you're Creekside, it feels much larger than that. Edwards hands it to Nikki Williams. Nikki Williams breaks the tackle. Makes a juke up past the 25. Ball came out. No official signal. Bartram celebrating like they had a touchdown. There was a whistle, so that's not going to be the case. Creekside didn't react or chase him even. They think the ball was down. Bartram, on the other hand, waiting for the touchdown. 48 seconds on the clock. And this could be a deciding call in this game. So it's a first down Bartram. They're going to roll. The ball came out, whistle. Creekside turnover. Bartram ball on the 25. First and 10, Bartram at the 25, 48 seconds remain in the first half of play. Trujillo in at quarterback. Takes the snap. Fakes the give to Biddle, takes it himself, driving forward for about 5-6 yards. And whistle, timeout Bartram, 34 on the clock. So we'll step away. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Our score, Bartram 14, Creekside nothing. Bears in the red zone, knocking on the door before halftime. Coming from the Creekside 18-yard line, second down and 3 for the Bartram Trail Bears. 34 seconds remain in the first half of play. Looking to pass, firing for the end zone. It is caught! What a catch! Bartram 20, Creekside nothing. Over the shoulder of Jalen Boyer, it was great coverage. But Taylor Rhodes with the circus catch. And just like that, it's a 3-score ball game. Kick is up. Kick is good. The Knights have shot themselves in the foot on back-to-back possessions, giving Bartram the ball inside the 30 twice. And it's resulted in 14 quick points for the Bartram Trail Bears. This game has taken a turn fast, and Creekside's got to get some points before this gets ugly. We'll step away here. You are listening to the 2022 FHSAA Class 4S State Tournament on Schlick Sports. Welcome back here to Bartram Trail High School. 27 seconds remain in the first half. Our score, Bartram 21, Creekside nothing. Andrew Kelly back to return, gets it inside the 5. Looking for some kickoff magic, and he's not going to get it. Down around the 27-yard line. 21 seconds remain in the first half, Creekside. Just looking for anything before the half. Bartram will receive coming out of the break. If I'm Bartram, I'm guarding the onside kick. Creekside's got those types of tricks up their sleeve. And Wilson Edwards will take a knee, so Creekside will not try for points. They will head into the half down 21 to Bartram Trail. A rough ending to a first half. They were in it. 7-0 ball game with just over 2 minutes to play. And Bartram strikes Pater on 2 costly Knights turnovers. Heading into the half. It's Bartram 21, Creekside nothing.